what's been happening in your life that you have to stand for you. So today I was showing my son this video clip of 六指琴魔, which is this old fantasy martial art movie with this character who has 6 fingers, and they're supposed to be a monster, and whenever they play this string instrument called the Gu Zheng, then whatever sound that comes out of it kind of hurts the people that they're fighting with. And why I showed it to him was because he started playing GarageBand, and there were different kind of instruments, and he was interested in the Japanese and the Chinese string instruments, and he wanted to learn more about what they are like, what they sound like. And so I showed him the clip, and when he was about to go to sleep, what happened was he said, "Mommy, I'm so scared." And I was trying to calm him down, make him think about something else, but it just didn't work. So I asked him further. I said, "What exactly are you scared of?" Because at first I thought he was scared of the people getting hurt because they were bleeding and they were like exploding. But he said he was scared of that monster. The truth is, I don't really know too much about this character. So I just made some stuff up, and I'm very sorry for those of you who know of this character. So I just said, this monster has 6 fingers, and they're actually trying to protect themselves because people were making fun of them and they were trying to hurt them, and so they're just trying to protect themselves because they're trying to hurt this person. And so he said, "Mommy, just like me, because they call me a girl boy." My heart just gripped, because my son is 8 and he has very long hair. He has hair past his shoulders. He liked it like this, and even though I fought him every time I give him a bath, I'm like, "I need to cut your hair." He's like, "No, I love my hair. I spent so long on growing this hair." But he was actually going through whatever he just told me, and it gripped my heart. Right away, mommy mode, I said, "Hey, whenever you like something, not everyone will like what you like." I said, some people are going to say your hair is very cool, and some other people are going to say very mean things about you. Those are mean things to say, those are rude comments, and I said, "I'm sorry you had to go through that." And he started crying, and I also said, "I'm proud of you for standing for what you want, because even though mommy asked you to cut your hair, you said you want the long hair. And I'm very proud of you for standing up for what you want." And later on, he said, "Mommy, I think the 6-finger monster is very cool. I like people who are different." And I said, "Yeah, everyone is unique in their ways." And I said, "No matter whether you're normal or unique, mommy loves you and daddy loves you." And I was able to calm him down enough to sleep. But as I was holding him in my arms, it was a gripping pain, and I cried too, because he's experiencing comments that were made by other people. But I experienced comments that was made by the person who gave birth to me. And that part of me just needed to let my tears out. And yet I was glad in a sense that I knew my journey was to stand up for myself, even though the people closest to me did not support me. And I kept thinking, for my son to have such supportive parents. I can only imagine what we're preparing him for, because I genuinely believe that we come into this earth to learn something, and so there has got to be some sort of a struggle that we will go through. And so I don't know what kind of difficulty or challenges he is going to encounter, and yet at the same time, I can't wait to see him on the other side. And I trust that whatever my husband and I are imparting on him, it's going to equip him enough to get through it, and he's going to figure things out on his own too. And I believe that. I believe that whatever happens in our lives are meant for us to be lessons. And so I'm sharing this with you because maybe you're going through things that you feel like, oh, this person is always against me, or that person is always against me, or this situation is always against me. Why do I keep having to do this again and again? Why do I have to keep facing this again and again? And yet, what if that is the lesson you have to go through? Just a thought. I'm proud. I'm very proud of how far I've come. I'm right here to support my son so that he can be wherever he needs to be. I'm here to support my husband so that he can be what he needs to be. And I am also looking forward to whatever you are meant to be. So whenever you're ready to go on this journey, you can always check out the resources that I have. I've been creating content, and whenever you're ready, you can always book a call with me to figure out where you are and where you need to go, or where you want to go, so that we can do this together. We can do this for you. That's all I have for today, and happy Canada Day. That's all I have. Until next time.